Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. So this is the third video in this series in which we are making an event booking app, and in this video we will make this sign screen, and you can find the initial code with this video from the video description below. So let's see what are the components on this screen that we need to made. And if we talk about the background stuff, so in the background we have a circle on the top right, and the center left, and the bottom right. So these are the three items that we have in the background, and on the top we have a event booking icon, app icon, and the event hub, sign in to text fields, and these buttons here. So let's implement these things gradually, one by one. Like first we will make this half of this screen, and then make this one. So first of all, let's go to our Android Studio, and here we already have the make sign in package and sign in screen file in our previous video. So in this video we will further zoom in to the sign screen and make the components one by one. So here I will create another package named as components, in which we will create sign in content, and make the preview method for that to see the preview of that component. Okay, so all of these things have been arranged in vertically, so we can achieve that things with the column. So in the column we have, I would say, okay, so column, for max size, and the items have been horizontally centered, so we will make it as horizontal alignment, center horizontally, and there is a little bit of spacing between this and this top item, so we need to not able to pick that one. Let's make it around 6 dp. So spacer modifier height 6 dp. Next is this icon, so we will export this icon in SVG form. Name it as app icon, and create a new drawable vector asset, app icon. Okay, and what are the dimensions of this in icon? 55 height, 55 width, and 58 height. So we will make image here. Enter resource or drawable app icon. Description null, content description, and the size of this would be 55 dp, and height would be 58 dp, and yeah, that's it. And the next is this text, and the space between this is 7 point, what would I say, 7.82. So let's make it round figures of 8 dp, and text would be event hub. Event hub. And what are the other properties of this text? And these are where it is. Yes, these are the properties of that. It's Airbnb serial, and medium, and size is 35. So font, family, Airbnb, and weight, font medium, and size is 35. And line height is 138. And the color is form of black. So I will go to the colored file, and actually I have double press shift and see this search dialog, and type the color.kt, and I can manually go to the UI and color.kt file. So I will name it as black 1. And now here we set the color to black 1. And yeah, this is it. And next is the spacing between the sign-in and the event hub is 30. So copy this one, 30 dp, and here so we are using this text, and most of the time these are the and we set few of the properties of this text field and few of the default values are used, so it is the better approach to make the reusable components that we can use throughout the project. So for that I will go to the common and actually in presentation we will create a package common, and here I will create an file app text, and in here I will copy this file component, and the text would be string, which is mandatory, and font family would be by default Airbnb, and font weight would be normal by default, which is the regular one, and font size, what is the default font size for this text, which is unspecified, we will use that one, and font size unspecified, we will use that one. Actually align height, control B, and this is the unspecified by default, and color, which is the unspecified as well, and lines, actually what are the max lines properties we use, it's the max by default, so max lines, and text, font weight, font size, and line height, and color. Okay, and yeah, and we will use this, where is the font family, so we will use this app text component throughout our app because that would be a reusable component, app text, string resource sign in or string sign in, and what is the font size in here, 24 sp, and font weight is medium, and line height is auto, and it's by default left align, so we won't need to apply that one. So these are the property, and the color one, what is the color is new one, so we will duplicate that, control D to, and paste the color in here, black 2. Okay, and the next is this text field, so for that we will it's 21 margin between these, so for that we will use this spacer again, 21 dp, and make this text field which would be outlined text field, value on value change, opt-in, and the next is the icon and placeholder. So first of all we will set the placeholder, type text, text is abc@gmail.com. And what are the other properties of this text? And these are Airbnb book means regular, and 14 size, and line height is 23. So size is 14 and line height is 23, and this one is the color, which is like gray one. I will name it as gray. Gray one. And the next is this icon, so I will export this icon as svg, and this log icon as well. What is the name of the icon which I have downloaded? svg and export mail.svg. I see mail, and I see log, mail, and log. So, and this visibility icon, not able to pick it, so let's move this circle to the top and select this visibility icon. details. I see visibility off. So let's import these in the drawables using new vector asset. I see mail, actually log. I see mail. And visibility off. Okay, and the next is we need to put this icon in the trailing. So leading icon. And what are the dimensions of this icon? It's 22. So the dimension would be 22, and the color of this one will be tint. And what is the color of this icon? This one gray. Let's see if this color exists in our color file. No, then it feels gray too. And gray too. And the shape of this would be rounded. What is the roundness value? 12. Shape round corner should be 12. Radius should be 12. So for that, let's put this at the top of it. And next is shape. Rounded corner shape and 12 dp. And the next thing is okay, can we set the stroke border? Let's see if we do any change border. Oh, okay, so let's make this the width of this one to modifier width fill max. And what is the horizontal difference? It's 28 from left and 30 from right. 28 from left, 30 from right. All right. And so it should be start 28 dp and 30 dp. So let's see the preview of this and see if things are going as what we are expecting. So build and refresh it. Okay, so after the preview, the thing which we are seeing is has what we were expecting. Just a little bit of alignment issue. We will look into this after to this later. Just need to fix this color thing here. So first of all, and our sign is in center, but it should be on the left side. So what we will do is we will set this 28 padding from left and 30 from right to the parent component, which is the column. So here we will set the padding. Start would be 28 dp and end would be 30 dp, and make this sign-in text field to modifier width fill max, and we need to pass the modifier through this one, which will be using full max width, and remove this padding from this one, and also set the color of this outline text field. So we can set the colors using colors property. So and how we can set the outline colors? Text before outline colors. So border, so unfocused border color would be, what is the color of this border? Is this one. So let's search in our color file. We don't have it, then we create a new one, gray 3, and paste the color in here. Gray 3, and okay, so let's build and refresh. Okay, so now this is according to our requirement. So the next thing is we need to make this password field. So what is the spacing between these two components? It's 19. So let's copy this spacer and put in here 19 dp, and the password field would be your password, Your password leading icon would be a log icon. Actually, for email, we would need to, let's go to the code file. For email, we need to show this one, so we will have this IC mail icon here, and for this one we need IC log, and for the trailing icon we will show the visibility of icon, and placeholder would be your password. So let's put this into a resource file. Okay, so this is it, and the next thing is we need to show the statics when users typing the text. Let's suppose user have typed the 1 2 3 4 5, and we want to show the statics. So for that we will use visual transformation, and visual transformation dot I will use the password visual transformation if visibility is true, then we will show the actual words, otherwise we will show the visual password transformation. By default it shows the static icon to the user. So I will say that UI dot password visibility. Let's make it true. In here we will set make the UI state class later. Okay, and the next is the height between space between this password field and this array is 20. And this thing is showing in row radio button and remember me text and forget password, and this would be clickable. Actually these icons also will be clickable, so we can make them clickable using dot clickable. And the next is for this one we will make a user row component. And it should be centered vertically. Is it vertically centered? Yes, it is vertically centered. A radio button here, and the next is app. And the color of this one would be Colors. Let's skip this color part, and we will make use that when we are testing this thing. So the next is amp text. Remember me. And what are the other properties of this text field? And this is Airbnb career lamp. Book means regular, and text size 14 and line height 23. Size is font size is 14 and line height is 23, and the color of this one is black too. Okay, so these things have been done. So what is the spacing between this one and the radio button? 8.7 dp. So we will use spacer. .7 dp. And next is forget password. So I will copy this text field and paste in here. Forgot password. And what is the size? 514, height 23, line height 23, and the color of this one is same as the remember, and this should be clickable. Okay, and the next is the we need to make this forget password at the end of this row, and this radio button and remember me should be on the left of this row. So we need to fill this empty space with something which will occupy the whole available space. So for that, guess what we can use? We can use spacer with weight 1f. With weight 1f, and the space in margin between this row and button is 36. So for that, and here we have the button with 52 padding horizontally. So this button has sign text and this arrow, So we will export this arrow first. Arrow right with blue circle. I see arrow right circle. So modify width, fill mix, and horizontal padding would be 52, but as we have already so from the start actually we have I would say 52 from left and 52 from right, and we have give the 28 from the start to the parent component, which is a column. We have already given the padding from the start is 28 and from the right is 30. So we will apply this to button using 52 minus 28, which is from the start padding, and end is 52 minus 30. So I hope this makes sense. And the next thing is we have the row scope in our button here, and we need to show the sign in the center of this button, and this circle right arrow should be at the right of this button. So for that we can use this in the row scope directly, but this would cause issue when we want to align this signing text at the center of it, because if we use the row, and in the row this right arrow will take some space, and if we give the full weight to this signing text, this won't be in the center of this button. This would be center would be like this one. So which one is the not correct one? So for that we will use another approach, which would be like we will use a box in here, and in that we will use our app text, sign in, and it should be in uppercase, and what is the weight medium, size 16, font weight medium, size 16, and the color of this text is white. And it should be aligned center. And the icon would be, what are the dimensions, is 30 by 30. And size of this icon should be 30 by 30. So for that we will use modifier size 30 dp, and let's see the preview of this. Okay, so let's see the preview. Okay, so on our preview it's showing the white circle and not showing the expected icon. This is because we are using icon component. So let's use the image here, because by default icon set the white color, I think, to the painter resource item which you are showing in here. Okay, so icon is showing, but the it should be on the right side of this button. So for that we will set the alignment using align, as we are in this box component. So you can use align like this, and center end. Okay, and the color of this button is a notch not matching according to our this design. So let's see what is the color of this one. So color is this hash code. So go to our color file, I think this one color is used, primary blue, I think. Yes, this color is so this color is that we need to use in the button. So go to our file here, let's search it, it's not exist, then we will create another color here, blue 2, and paste the code in here, and use this color for our button. So for button we can set the color with this way, button defaults dot button color. So color default buttons, so here we can set the color. Container color would be the blue 2, so blue 2, and content color would be white, which we have already given the white to the sign in text. So let's mention that color in here as well. Okay, so the color is according to our, looks like according to our design. Actually this one is the color which is used. I need to double click on it to get that color. Yeah, this is the blue 1 color, which should we use here. Blue 1, okay, so now this is according to our color matching. So just need to increase this little bit of height of this button and make the rounded according to our this button, which is 15. So let's increase the height. What is the height of this one? Height is 58. So for roundness we use shape property for rounded corner. Rounded corner with 15 dp, and the height, what is the content padding of this one? So let's override this one and only okay, actually so we don't have find any way to set the vertical top and bottom padding of this variable. So what we will do is we will copy and paste this from here, and as these method variables are private, so for horizontal we have 24 dp. Actually it's horizontal padding, right? And the vertical one is 8 dp, so we will use the 16 for that. And let's see the preview. Okay, this thing is I think too much. Let's make it 12. Okay, now it's looks feasible or similar to our design. So this is it for this button. So the next thing which I am noticing here is that this remember me label don't have the radio button according to our actually it's a switch button according to our design. So let's fix this. We have used radio button for that, but we need to use switch in here. And this circle should be white and the background should be blue. So let's change it to true and update the circle of this circle color. So for that we will use set the colors property and hit Ctrl B to see what's the default value they are using. They are using switch default colors. Paste it in here and see how we can change the thumb color. Actually thumb color is already white, just need to change the background color to this one. So let's click and see what is the background color. Background color is blue 9FF, which is blue 1. So track color would be blue 1. Okay, and if we make this false, and what would be the color of this when the switch is off? So yeah, okay, as we don't have any mentioned scenario of what color should be expected when this switch is off, so we are considering that this would be similar to like this.